What's up, guys? My name is Andy.montalvo. I'm a real estate agent here in Houston with Martha Turner Sotheby's International. And lately I've been getting some questions on new construction homes and kind of what the landscape and marketplace for new construction is looking like. So I wanted to cover a couple of those things, kind of give you an insight into what new construction is looking like and some things you need to consider if you are planning on going after a new construction home, specifically this year. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can keep up with the weekly videos. And if you are planning on buying a home this year, go ahead and check this video out. It's going to kind of give you some guidelines as to how you should go about shopping in a seller's market. Now let's go straight into the new construction homes. A lot of people tend to try to go towards new construction, specifically right now, because one, they get a new home, they get new upgrades, new finishes, they get a new neighborhood, new amenities, and all these other new stuff. It's also kind of keeping some people from having to go into bidding wars when they're going after homes that are very competitive. Now, I'm not here to tell you to not buy any new construction homes or to only buy new construction homes. I just want to point out some things that you need to look out for when buying a new construction home. Now, to start with, let's talk about what new construction homes are looking like right now, what kind of marketplace they're in. As we all know, we're in a marketplace that has very low inventory, and that also goes for new construction homes. Now, new construction homes do have their own problems as to why there is no inventory. The usual issue is that there is not enough supply of materials in order to build these houses fast enough, and there's a backlog of homes that builders can't keep up with. However, builders are doing everything in their power in order to get homes out there and start building. As you can see, the permits in order to build single-family homes has far outpaced what economists thought was going to happen. Now, this has come even though builders haven't completed their current set of homes that they have to build. So they are already planning on building even more homes on top of what they already have not built. So this can create some kind of issue. According to Richard Moody, the chief economist at Regions Financial Court, for each single-family home unit completed in December, there were 9.5 single-family units still under construction. This is just showing how bad builders have it right now. They have so many homes to take care of that they can't keep up with that is causing massive time delays on homes. I know of several people, and I have clients who are planning on getting their new construction home, say, late fall or early spring, and now that timeline has extended by 3 to 6 months. Sometimes it isn't even that the whole house is constructed. Sometimes the structure is there. It's just little things like maybe windows, garage doors, doors, or small little details for the home for it to be completed are not in stock. It's just creating a lot of issues in the new construction side of things, and specifically with the time delay things, because that is the main struggle with buying a new construction is the time that it takes to have these homes ready for you to move into, and how everything has to be planned on a timely manner. You have to maybe find a house you got to lease on a short-term basis, and then what if the house isn't done by the end of that lease? You got to extend the lease, or maybe if it's done too early, then then that's not a problem. You have a house now, but you would have to cut your lease a little short. There's just a lot of time-sensitive things that come when buying a new construction home. Now, even worse is the uncertainty of mortgage rates. We have seen mortgage rates rise drastically in a short period of time, and we really don't know what's going to happen in the next 3, 6, 9 months down the line, and that could affect your mortgage payments that you would be paying on that house. Say you're qualified for your house at a 3.5%, 3 months before or 6 months before your home is completed, and then down the line, by the time your home is actually completed, the rate goes to 4 or 4.5. Well, now you may not be able to afford your home anymore. Now, one thing you can do is you can go and lock in that rate whenever you talk to your lender, and you put that deposit down on that house. However, make sure to clarify with the lender how long that rate is locked in for, if it can be extended, and how much it would cost you for an extension. I would say, in general, that's the main worry that you should have when buying a new construction home right now. It's just the time delays. It's very uncertain on when things are going to get done. What I have seen pretty much all of 2021, and I'm sure we're going to see it continuously down to 2022, is you'll go talk to a new construction builder. They're going to tell you, well, the house is going to be done in 6 months. And then come 4 months down the line, they're going to tell you, well, now it's going to be another 4 months or another 3 months. So the timeline that a lot of builders are giving you is just keeps getting pushed back. In reality, right now, a home going from literally dirt to all the way up is probably going to take about a year. Now, that is just my speculation. There are homes that have been built, 9 months, 10 months and stuff. But, just with possible delays like weather, or who knows, maybe more supply shortages, or who knows what can happen down the line in the real estate market that may backlog builders even more. I would almost say that a year is a safe estimate to give if you're going to build literally from the ground up. Now, that is not to say that building a new construction home is a bad thing. For one thing, you get a brand new home where a lot of times if you get early in on the process, you can select what a lot of the things look like. maybe what style flooring they have, what color on the walls. Sometimes if you get early enough into a neighborhood, you can pick specific lots and specific floor plans for the house that you want built there. So it ultimately gives you as a buyer a good opportunity to kind of almost build your dream home right on the hands of another builder. It is important to note that whenever you go to a new construction builder, they always have the base materials of what they're going to use, maybe carpet, a base tile, a base granite, and all that kind of stuff. And then they're going to offer you upgrades. You can do more luxurious upgrades and finishes throughout the house. It's just going to cost a little extra. So one thing is that you probably are going to pay a little more money for less home if you are buying a new construction home. Specifically when it comes to lots, it almost seems like builders are decreasing the size of lots that they're building on in order to put more homes into a neighborhood. Another thing to take note of is that your taxes generally will be higher in a new construction community. Now, the reason taxes are usually more expensive in a new construction community is that because the land around it or the land it sits on needs some reamping. It could be a new street, new drainage systems, a light post, a school, electricity, easy access to highways. It could be a lot of stuff just to make that area more livable. A lot of times what homeowners don't realize when they're going into a new construction home is the extra money that they're going to have to spend on maybe just small furnishings of the house. And by furnishings, I don't necessarily mean furniture for the house. I'm talking about, blinds and shades, maybe some hardware changes. A lot of people always change hardwares. Maybe even some landscaping or, special wiring for internet or any of that stuff that you like yourself. Realize that a lot of times, a lot of this stuff, builders are not going to put into it, specifically things like shades. So it's extra money that you're going to have to put into the home. It is good to mention that a lot of times builders do have incentives, and a lot of times these incentives include giving you these things up front. So always make sure to ask builders about any builder incentives that they are running. However, I do not want to get your hopes up too much, since a lot of builders have cut that back on their incentives ever since, it became such a heavy seller's market that they didn't really need to incentivize people in order to buy their homes. I could keep going on and on about this topic, but let's be honest, if I keep talking more about this topic, you might just shut that video down. Overall, what I want to leave you with is this. If you are planning on buying a new construction home this year in 2022, you need to really pay attention to the mortgage rates and how they are changing on a week-to-week, day-to-day basis even. Make sure to get with your lender and make sure to keep that conversation open throughout this time that you're going to be shopping for a home. And make sure to find out what it costs to lock your rate in, how long that rate locks in for, and what it would cost, or if it even can be extended. Also, remember and expect time delays if you're going after a new construction home. If you are leasing from a current homeowner, talk to them, talk to your landlord, and kind of work something out with them. So maybe you can set the expectation for them as well when that time comes, in case there are more time delays on your own home. But overall, if you are buying a new construction home, be excited. You're going to get a home that you're going to be the first one to live in. You're going to get to put maybe your little touches here and there and all that stuff. Overall, remember that it's going to be a process until you get that into that house. But be excited and stay excited, because this should be a happy moment in your life. Well, guys, I hope this information helped answer some questions that you may have about new construction homes. And if you have any questions, please put them down below. I will love to get them answered for you. Now, if you are a home seller and you're planning on selling your home and you're looking to get top dollar for your home, check this video out. It's going to kind of teach you how to set up your home and the things you should do in order to get that top dollar for your house. And since we talked about how important it is to know your mortgage rates right now if you're planning on buying a home, if you have not spoken to any lending professionals, shoot me an email. It is down here, down below. I would love to get you connected with some great lenders. Also, if you are not in the Houston area and you're looking to buy or sell real estate and are looking for help from a local real estate expert, shoot me an email. I would love to get you connected with a local expert in your area. Through a vast connected group of realtors here at Sotheby's, I can help you get connected with some of the best real estate agents in your area. Besides that, guys, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe, as your support means everything to me. I will continue to be putting out a weekly video, so please come back next week and see what's in store. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you guys next time.